Hello, and welcome to the TBI podcast, Those Bored Individuals. What is up, guys, and welcome to a brand new episode of Those Bored Individuals.
Yeah.
Yep, it's November, the month where almost nothing of interest happens in the UK.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes Night used to be something I look forward to, but because I'm a dog owner, it's now become a bit of a menace. Like, will you keep it down? My dog's having a heart attack over here.
Your dog especially, since didn't he have a stroke recently?
Yeah, so that's another contributing factor to that.
Yeah, I heard recently that there's been talk of petitioning to ban fireworks because of veterans and pets and such.
Yep. I still think we need silent drone displays instead of fireworks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, how have you guys been since the last podcast, minus you, Dudley?
The things I heard in that last podcast. Michael explained the things without referencing the fact that I gave him the ideas.
We can explain about that. Okay.
So, yeah, everyone been good?
Yeah.
I've been well, started up a new job recently, and that's been taking up a lot of my time, as I'm sure you've all noticed.
Pardon me.
Oh.
Will you lot shut up? God, there's some driver working in that place across the street. It's blimmin' annoying.
Yeah.
We don't need to hear that at 1 a.m.
Being so high up in this building, you wouldn't be able to hear them, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Gonna get my dart gun out in a minute.
Oh, God.
Anyway, Halloween, it came and went, and to me, it was a little less disastrous than last year.
Pretty. Oh.
Yeah, because we at least had one trick-or-treater, and that was my nephew.
Oh.
Aw. What did he come in as?
He was dressed as Miraculous Ladybug, which was precious.
Oh, that's cute. Like actual ladybug. That's cute. Cute.
Yeah.
I've seen a bit of it, and it's alright, but imagining that little boy in a Miraculous Ladybug costume.
Hey, he worked it. It looked pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Dudley, because you weren't here for the last podcast, was there anything we brought up last time that you want to bring up now?
To be fair, right off the top of my head, I know there was some stuff, but I feel like I addressed it in the comments, so, because it's been a little bit, I'm trying to remember some of the stuff I wanted to do. But I think, talking about Halloween, I did want to say that I didn't, obviously, again, my Halloweens didn't really amount to much. I kind of wished I'd carved a pumpkin, but I didn't in the end. But thankfully, I watched the Muppets Haunted Mansion, so at least I had something to say about it.
Ooh, I actually skipped out on that. I was watching a few new horror movies on my end, so yeah.
It was nice to see something that actually captured the feel of the Muppets again after so long.
I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah. It definitely looks interesting. I'll have to check it out before the month ends, so yes. Disney Plus, it's been producing quite a lot of interesting things over this year, and just from one post I saw, they really are flaunting their properties now.
Yeah.
Because I saw this one post about a new Simpsons special called the Plusiversary,
Oh.
Huh.
and just from the poster I'm seeing of Homer Simpson talking to Goofy in a pub booth, it's that's saying a lot.
That seems chaotic. Oh god.
I did catch a
That's
clip.
nightmare.
I caught a clip earlier today of Mo serving Donald at Mo's. Which is funny.
Yeah,
I actually like.
because Disney owns the Simpsons and they can do what they want with them now.
Pretty much.
So yeah, like I've said, I've been watching a few horror movies to try and at least get some on my watch list, and so I've seen The Shining and
That's a good one.
and of course the most recent one I saw was Cabin in the Woods.
Oh yeah, how was that?
Oh.
It was pretty imaginative. I won't dare spoil it, but you need to go into it blind.
No.
Because, yeah, there are some scares here and there, but if anything, it's more just fascinating, if anything. Because, it can be scary, inventive, and hilarious all at the same time. And just so the kids in the audience know, it is rated 15, so you're not going to be able to watch that yet.
No.
So,
When you
so yeah, I suggest you go into it blind because you'll be in for quite an interesting experience.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen it, but I'll probably double check on that one.
Yeah. So, anything interesting you guys have seen recently?
Not really, no. I don't
I've
watch films and
seen-
movies as much as I used to, so
No. I have seen a lot of horror movies, especially on Halloween. But one that I did watch first time was a horror movie called The Conjuring. I don't know if you heard of that.
Yes,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Heard of it.
Yeah, it's a really good story, especially since it's based on like an actual true story, and it makes it more exciting
Yeah.
to watch, I guess.
Yes, Ed and Lorraine Warren, two of the most
Yeah.
famous supernatural investigators that existed in our world, brought to life on film. So
Yeah,
I do hope to see it someday. So
I do recommend. It's pretty good and terrifying sometimes.
yeah, I can imagine.
Hmm.
So
All the rage at the moment is Squid Game.
oh yes,
Oh, God.
the instant Netflix smash hit series.
Yeah.
even my dad's gotten into it.
I've got a friend who's obsessed with it, and like, it's really getting on my nerves. You know it's coming.
It's like a live action. It's like a live action anime, which does a better job of being a live action anime than the live action animes that we actually.
Yeah,
I've heard a lot of people compare it to a video game series called Danganronpa, and as someone who knows what that is, yeah, I can see it.
I compared it to if you put Hunger Games and Saw into a mixer, and it would be
Yeah,
a bit.
that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I saw it's confirmed. A season 2 has been confirmed. So
Of course.
sheesh, I'm only into the fourth game. I need to catch up. Anyway, yes, for the few people who haven't seen Squid Game, which might be a lot of the children in the audience, basically, what happens when you gather up a ton of people down on their luck, just looking for money, and put them in this Takeshi's Castle tournament Except all the games are out to kill you, and only one person can be the winner. And everyone is treated equally, and of course you've got our main cast. You've got the main guy, the smart guy, the old guy, the Indian guy, the criminal guy, and the girl guy.
The girl guy, okay.
Girl guy. He's a rich kid, at least.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just normally if I'm watching an anime just to sort of get through it, I have trouble remembering everyone's names, and so because I'm going off of live action appearances, that's all I've got to work with. So yeah.
Fine.
That is a good point, actually. Off the top of my head, I can't remember anyone's name. So, good nod to Takeshi's Castle, though. If nobody has seen that, go and see it. Takeshi's Castle, amazing and hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, if you're younger than the age you need to see Squid Game, and you're looking up Splatoon, don't type Squid Game into Google.
Yeah.
They are two completely different things.
Yeah, one's more gruesome, probably.
Because the first time someone said, check out Squid Game, the first thing I pictured was the purple squid.
Yeah.
Also, I was told it was Squid Games, not Squid Game. So, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going into it blind. So far, it's gone pretty smoothly, and already, when and if we go back to Comic-Con someday, Rowan, Dudley, I think the three of us should go as the individual pink guards.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, because you've got the circle guards, the triangle guards, the square guards. It's just the perfect for the three of us. So
Yeah, we just need to figure out which shape best kills our personalities.
so yeah, that's an idea.
Since I'm
I
going
am
to
circle
Comic-Con
because
as
I am
well.
girl.
I'm sorry, I was watching Squid Game and I thought Michael would like it because the people remind me of stormtroopers.
Oh,
So,
I have seen like a few images, and I do know quite a lot about it. That's all my college talks about nowadays, so I kind of have been sold a bit. So
well, because half of them, like, you hardly ever see their faces. They feel like just grunts. And then there's the black one in charge, and I'm there like, you could have some funny moments with these guys if they really wanted to add some humor.
yeah,
But as we all know, you can't speak unless you're spoken to.
yeah.
Imagine the three of us doing that if we pulled that cosplay off. Just everyone who comes up to us like, don't speak unless you're spoken to.
Well, since I'm also going to Comic-Con, and if I do, end up seeing you guys in person, then I'll definitely know who's who.
I think it'd be hilarious if you were dressed as the big boss and just
Oh my god!
and imagine the size difference. The three of us holding our weapons, and then
I'd be like really short, and I'd be looking menacing, and you'd be like,
yeah,
thanks for real.
the three of us holding our weapons. You walk up behind us, and you're just like only up to our shoulders, basically.
Big boss, little boss.
He's just minding his own business. He turns around, the three of us have walked up to him, and he doesn't know what to say, and we can't answer him because he won't speak to us because he's in shock.
Yes.
If that actually happens, I'll just cry. With that.
What else has been going on? On the build-up, for the build-up to Spider-Man No Way Home, I've been trying to watch quite a lot of movies building up to it. So, as we all know, I've seen Black Widow with Rowan, and that was amazing.
Yep.
Just recently, I successfully managed to watch Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings, and that was also incredible.
I need to get into that at some point.
Not either.
However, one movie that's coming up, and I think it's already been released, a lot of people are having a hard time apparently getting into, and that is The Eternals.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
heard that
I
one.
heard that.
Now, it's weird because The Eternals, I kind of compared them to the Guardians of the Galaxy because they're a group of characters that even the most hardcore of Marvel fans have probably never heard of. And as we all know, the Guardians of the Galaxy movies have done brilliantly because James Gunn successfully managed to bring them to life in a unique and comical way. But the Eternals, it looks like, haven't had that big of a treatment because, I mean, people were already slamming the Eternals even before their film was released. Like, where were you lot during the Battle of Avengers Endgame? Are you really saying that that battle wasn't important to the universe?
Yeah, but they even say that in the trailer for the film too, so obviously it's going to get acknowledged, I imagine.
Yeah.
So, also, they seem like really powerful beings that they're not as funny as the Guardians, I don't know, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm looking forward to seeing it at least. And then I'm more excited for No Way Home at the moment because...
Yeah. So, I'm hoping to see it tomorrow, The Eternals. Depending on how things go, I don't know. I think if you're going to make them much more entertaining, I'm not sure what you do. I think they're trying to be like the new... I think they're trying to be like the old Thor movies where you've got like these ancient beings who are essentially worshipped as gods, but by the time Thor Ragnarok comes around, all that seriousness is thrown out of the window, and you now basically are given the same characters just in more comical and imaginative situations. So I think eventually, if the Eternals took that route, who knows, maybe they might win us over in that regard, but who knows. Maybe once I'll see it, my thoughts will be a little clearer.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Healthy.
What else has been released? Oh, the trailers for the new Flash movie.
Oh.
So, have any of you seen the trailer for that yet?
I have not.
I believe I have.
No. I know nothing about Flash, apart from the fact he moves fast.
Well,
Spoiler alert, for the trailer, Michael Keaton.
I thought you were going to say my name then.
That's all I'll say, but, you'll be in for quite the surprise because, oh boy, for his first cinematic movie, The Flash is going to be making quite an entrance.
Oh.
Is the what in it?
The Vulture from the Marvel films.
Oh, wow.
Well, you're not a million miles off, but, well, you're just going to have to see it for yourself in order to find out. You're listening to the TBI podcast. Okay.
Oh. I didn't know the TB.
Well,
Keep the silence then, please.
Okay. Proceed.
Keep this in. I remembered something about the last podcast while we were talking about Halloween things, because you were talking about a lot of Tim Burton things and stuff.
Yes.
And I just wanted to say, and I did talk to her about it, I thought it was quite interesting that Rowan said that she quite liked Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because I don't hear a lot of people giving that film much praise, so it was quite interesting.
Yeah, it's one of those films that's kind of conflicting because, of course, it bases more off the original books, but Then again, the Gene Wilder version is a classic, so it's kind of hard to say which is better, kind of.
Yeah.
I only said.
Sorry.
I only said Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That version was because, well, I didn't have many movies when I was younger. Getting new ones was kind of a treat. So me and my brother would just rewatch all the ones we had. That Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, The Ice Ages, all. We just watched all the movies we had on like a circuit. So the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one was one of our classics.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I used to do all the time, was just rewatch everything. It's like,
Yeah, because
the thing I remember the most is the song that the puppets sing. Willy Wonka.
yeah, that's semi-nightmarish song.
Mm-hmm. And that just brings a whole memory to my childhood.
But I do admit, as a kid, I used to do the same, watching films in a circuit, and the thing is, we kind of had no choice to do it, because back when me and my brother were still sharing the same bedroom, we had this dresser with the fish tank on it, and our collection of, a large portion of our collection of videos was behind the fish tank, and in order to select the video we want, we had to push from one side all the videos and just see what came out next. So if we wanted to watch, say, The Rescuers Down Under, we would have to like wait until that was next in line, and if there was if there was something I didn't feel like watching but my brother really liked, I would if he wasn't in the room, I would just, oh, that's at the front of the line. Okay, let's just put that to the back again. Ooh, what's next? Oh, yes.
So that's another reason you hate fish.
The fish. No, my first pets were goldfish. I mean, their names were Nemo and Dory, so you can probably tell when we got them.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were our first, and they were our first pets to go, basically. Yeah. Nobody wants to attend a fish's funeral, but everyone wants to flush them down the toilet.
Yeah.
It's a sad fact, but it's true.
You are listening to the TBI show.
Well, it's that time again for the month's most ridiculous headlines.
Yeah.
Okay. In this month's news, and this headline, this first one coming up, boy, it's a doozy. A trans-species man who self-identifies as a deer has been accidentally shot by hunters.
Well, if nothing else, at least we accept his trans-speciesism.
Unbelievable. I mean, he's literally recreated one of the dumb ways to die.
Oh yeah, dressing up as a moose during moose hunting season.
Exactly. He's literally recreated it.
Well, that has happened.
Thoughts, Dudley?
Well, the live-action Bambi was never going to turn out well.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus. But yeah, trans-speciesism, where people think they'd be happier living as an animal.
We all would be. We just accept that we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a more common thing.
How do you mistake a human painted as a deer and a deer?
Kill it!
Jesus.
that happened during Halloween. The guy just went, "Hi!" behind the hunter or something.
Jeez.
Picture of a son.
Yeah, just reading further into this headline, apparently he was transported to the hospital via a helicopter. Now, as soon as I read that, I just imagined, like, you know how when you've got some larger animals that need to be taken to a veterinarian hospital, you know how if they're airlifted away, that they're harnessed under the chopper?
Oh god.
Imagine if he was harnessed under the chopper like a deer. Oh my god.
Waiting around in the wind.
Oh god. It's brilliant. Oh, it's amazing. So, hopefully this guy's gonna be okay, and hopefully he will not be dressing as a deer during hunting season.
Yeah.
That didn't scare him straight. I don't know what will.
Okay.
He probably regrets doing them.
Well, moving on to the next headline.
No.
A Looney Tunes live stage show has officially been announced.
This?
How
would that work?
I know, how on earth is a live action Looney Tunes stage show going to work?
Special effects?
What's
I
the
mean,
headcount gonna be like?
it could work as a comedy act with a bit of slapstick and some funny, jokes and things. Could be good.
So, yeah, just reading further along, it's saying it will utilize video and interactive technology, music, puppetry, vaudeville arts, song, dance, and mime. So, it's all over the place, but it could be pretty well done.
Okay.
Colour me intrigued.
I mean, a lot of our American listeners probably won't know this, but for a long time in Glasgow, the pantomimes that were held there were just legendary.
Oh.
Because around Christmas, they would put on stage shows of different stories, and the unique thing about them was that at least once during the show, they would utilize 3D imagery to bring special effects to life, and oh my god, it was intense, because there was one during one stage performance of Jack and the Beanstalk, there was like this segment where they're essentially trying to escape the giant's house and garden, and they encounter this giant centipede, and oh my god, it is terrifying, because the way it's animated, it almost looks like it's poked through the screen and is now staring literally eye level with you, like a couple inches away from your face. So if they pull that off with the Looney Tunes in a live action show, then it could be amazing.
Yeah.
Or it could be a bloodbath.
God. Okay.
If they can get the Roadrunner in there and make it work, then they get extra points.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm not sure there's much footage of the Glasgow pantomime, so I'm not sure there's going to be much references, but I'll still have a look around just to give you an idea of what effects we could be dealing with here.
Yeah.
Alright, here's the next headline. Well, this is kind of a late headline, but still, let's bring it up. A gang of feral chickens began terrorising Jersey, one of the largest of the UK's Channel Islands.
You had me at a flock of feral chickens.
Thoughts, Dudley?
What do I say?
What
My
can
exact
you
words
do?
from Dudley there.
You say a gang of feral chickens terrorise Jersey. What I hear in my head is, some wild chickens walk down the road.
Yeah, so apparently due to the lack of predators in the area, a few abandoned chickens were able to breed an army of hundreds. And since then, they've began chasing joggers, blocking traffic, destroying yards, and waking residents at 4 a.m. with their crowing.
This dinner's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Have they been in their houses?
So yeah, if you're ever in Jersey, just be careful of the chickens.
Unless you're armed, I mean, what?
The chicken apocalypse is upon us.
Yeah.
The chicken pox in us.
I mean, with that revelation in mind, what animal of any sort would want to live on an island full of chickens?
Don't ask me.
A fox? I knew you were going to say that. If they introduced...
Was that a Harry Hill reference? Because I was literally about to do the same one if it is. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Harry Hill, he's provided us with comedy for quite a long time. Ranging from sudden shark attacks to trapping budgies in a shoebox.
I literally have the TV Burp DVD with that box joke on it. So.
Oh, it's one of my favorites. I remember, Ryan, you probably won't remember this, but I showed you a little section of TV Burp where Harry's like, and now I'm going to attempt the record for the largest number of budgies in a shoebox. And for a moment you actually thought the budgies were real, and you were like, oh god, this guy's a terrible person.
I do not remember that, as a matter of fact. You'll
Yeah.
need to send me that video.
Yes, I'll need to link it to you later on.
Knowing me, I'll immediately remember as soon as I watch it, but yeah, it sounds like something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Purged it from my memory. Like,
oh, and speaking of chickens, this is another chicken-related headline.
Oh, God.
Oh, good.
A vegan mother claimed KFC staff served her a chicken burger and laughed at her for eating it.
What are the people doing in KFC?
Yeah, what did you think was gonna happen? You're going to KFC for vegan?
Man, this reminds me of the Simpsons now.
to be fair, 2 days ago I went with my sister and we ordered a vegan burger. So, but still,
You're going to KFC. You're asking for trouble. That's like going to an ice cream parlor and asking for hot sauce. Get out. If you want vegan, go to Subway.
We're going some grass.
Wow.
Jesus.
What are you trying to say?
Brilliant. So yeah, what happens when you order vegan from KFC? Obviously, people are going to be a little bit insulted, so you're kind of asking for it.
I like how you guys are siding with the staff and not the customer here.
Well, Dudley, imagine you owned a fish and chip shop and it became super successful, and a new customer comes in and you're like, welcome to this fish and chip shop. We have been officially branded as the best fish and chip shop in the world. What can we get for you, madam? Can I have a napkin?
Well, I would question them eating a napkin. I'll give you that.
You get what I mean.
I know, but the way you told the story, sounded like the staff purposely they accidentally gave her a chicken burger instead of a vegan burger, and then laughed at her. Like, that's not professional. Also,
That what the people said they did? Because if that's the case, then grain of salt.
yeah. I mean, also, if I had a fish and chip shop and I went, welcome to my fish and chip shop, they'd be out the door in 2 seconds.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, if you were proud of your business, I mean, it could be the case.
Mm-hmm.
that's about it for the month's headlines, and considering how extensively we've talked about other things, is there anything else you guys would like to bring up before we bring this podcast to a close?
Apart from that I had a job interview today, so that
Oh,
was fun.
what for?
It was working for Asta.
For Asda?
Yep.
Oh, by the way, Michael, if you ever hear someone telling you that their daughter Tess is lost in the store, do not continue with that phone call.
May I ask why? Or was that?
Because, as you probably already know, in the UK, Asda and Tesco's are huge rivals with each other, and they're always trying to outcompete the other. And so, there's a popular prank call that's made to Asda, where it basically goes like this. Hello, Asda, can you help me? My daughter, she's lost in your store. Can you please make a tannoy announcement so that you can bring her to the front desk, please? Of course, sir. What's her name? Her name is Tess Kozis, and her second name, it's a double barrel name. It's Kozis -Sheeper. So her name is Tess Kozis Cheaper.
I get it.
And then they make the tannoy announcement. Can I please have your attention? Could the young girl Tesco's is cheaper? That's Tesco's is cheaper. Please report to the front desk. Oh, and then the guy on the phone goes, oh, is Tesco's really cheaper? I think I'll shop there from now on. Click.
Oh my god.
So if you ever receive that phone call, do not, and it starts with, my daughter Tess is lost in your store, just hang up.
Well, look, I don't think I'll be focusing on the phone then.
If you get the job, Michael, welcome to retail.
Oh god.
Okay.
Well, the good thing about it, well, not good thing, that the job only lasts until December. It's a temporary job. So, yeah. But if I do good at it, then they'll keep me on for longer.
So, yeah, that's just about it from us. But December is going to bring in a ton of new things. Gretzko Season 4 is on the way.
Yes.
And, of course, we've got Spider-Man No Way Home. So everybody get your tickets ready.
Yes. I have to say one last thing. If you heard any background noise during this chat, it's because my internet at home is really bad. So I drove to town and have been doing the podcast in a car park in order to do it. So never say I wasn't dedicated.
Wow.
Wow.
Good for you.
I haven't heard anything from your end, but okay.
Well,
Hopefully my voice isn't included in that.
it's been pretty good so far. Well,
Yeah.
I think that's about it, guys. Time to say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Yep.
I still love these.
So, we'll see you guys later. So, until next time. Don't want a lot for Christmas. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
No.